YAJ. Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters? Veronica Rose is not here. Antonio's here, and Bradley is still on vacation. Sad day today. Sad day. For those who know, you know by now. But did you know that the Spaceship Challenger 2886, 7 astronauts died on that particular day. And for those now who saw it on TV like we did, because actually in science class, most of us got to watch it on, was able to watch it on TV because it was a big thing. And after the first 2 space shuttles blew up, they stopped. I remember one in middle school, and the other one was in high school. And believe me when I tell you, that brought back so much memories after Sunday. Because you got to understand something. You got a lot of hateful people today who just run their mouths about everything. And what frustrates me to no end, and already you bringing up this man's rape case that had nothing to do with the 4 individuals. The thing that I want to share with you is this, and the reason why I brought up the Spaceship Challenger and things to that was this. In those very moments when the helicopter was probably spinning out of control and about to hit the ground, do you really think anybody was thinking about all the bad things they did in life? I'm pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure they were thinking about clutching on and thinking about their loved ones in that particular moment of time. See, those who have never had a traumatic experience would never understand what I meant by that when your life flashes before you. Those who've never had nothing happen to them and just want to run your mouth and just bring up bad things when something happens to somebody, when that time happens to you, keep it to yourself. Because it's not fair to this family who found out through news reports, TMZ and probably the local news, that her husband and her oldest child had perished in a helicopter crash. The reason why I bring this up is because everybody tends to forget when we talk about 9/11, but we forget about the plane that went down in Pennsylvania and all those people died. We forget about that. We always talk about 9/11. Just like the ones always want to keep crying about Benghazi. But when you are in a helicopter, a plane, a whole Brazilian team was lost after the Olympics. A whole Brazilian soccer team who was supposed to play for the World Cup the next year was lost after the Olympics. Most people don't survive plane crashes or helicopter crashes. Most people don't survive. But the ones they do is either by the grace of God or you got real lucky. The thing that upsets me the most about in this entire story is this. Keep all your comments to yourself. Bury the man first. So show some respect to the family. Not no half-ass respect. Show some respect. Because unless you really dig up what he's been doing after basketball or after the incident, because I don't understand how nobody digs up all the dirt someone has done for a white prominent male. I don't see nobody digging up their dirt. And believe me, there's a whole lot of prominent white men that has done some very nasty things. But I don't see y'all digging up their dirt. I don't see every time somebody celebrates their demise, you bring up their dirty past. And believe me, when I tell you, there's a lot of people who keep smearing others when they actually have corrected themselves to become a better person for not only the community, but for their family. See, the whole thing I'm trying to tell you is this, and it really does upset me to the core, is that we spend a lot of time thinking that nobody can change. Or you got to bring up something that really has no merit in a situation like this that happened on Sunday. Just like Bill Cosby and that phony court proceedings. Because most of that was a statute of limitation. And I don't understand how they even got a conviction out of that. But Harvey Weinstein was able to pay out his victims, since you want to talk about that so much. What I'm trying to get at is this, because I was going to bring up the tsunami warning for Jamaica and Cuba. But the whole thing about it is, it's like nobody wants to pay attention to what is before you. Paul Walker died suddenly. Kobe Bryant died suddenly. Young guys. And the list goes on. You're not promised tomorrow. So why you got to keep acting like an ass today? Why can't you change who you are and start living for the better? Instead of all this negativity, this man knelt down to show to you that there's something wrong with our system, that people are dying for no apparent reason, even while they're being handcuffed. The police brutality that's going on. But you tell this man he's a disgrace. I don't get it. I just don't get it. We cry about gun laws. We cry about this. We cry about that. If a relative doesn't die early or a famous person don't die early, at some point when you need to wake up and say, hey, maybe I do need to change something before I die, because I want to. I want to give back more than once. That's why I do the show. Because when I die, I don't care what's on my tombstone. But what I do care about is that I affected someone, whether it's a family member or a friend, or who I am right now. If you want to live in the past, by all means do that. If you want to keep being negative, by all means do that. I'm just only bringing awareness to you so you can change for tomorrow for the better. Because when your time is up, believe me when I tell you, your time will be up. What are you going to do? I sat outwardly quiet long enough. Oh, believe me, you're going to go somewhere. You're going to go somewhere. You just got to pick where. I'm just saying. We can believe in God or not believe in God, but we all got to go somewhere. He was fortunate enough to die with his daughter. He could have died alone. He was fortunate enough to die with someone that he loved the most, was his oldest daughter. A man died with his family. That's the best way to go. With a loved one. That's the best way to go. There's other ways, there's other good ways to go, naturally. But please, y'all, at some point, change. I'm just saying, man. Oops. Well, the powers to be is telling me it's time to have a good night. Thank you, Chris, Tina, Bailey, Bryce, Lawrence, Michelle, Jeffrey, and Susie. Hello, Susie. Tell my daughter, please, grandbaby, not to call me while I'm doing the show. But I guess the powers of bees letting me know that it's time to have a good night. Play me out, son.
YAJ effect. YAJ effect. YAJ.
Y'all have a good night, man. Look, man, like I said, I told you from the very beginning and the beginning of the year, you gotta change yourself. You have got to change yourself. No one else can change you. You only got one life. One. And after Sunday, if this is not evidence to let you know that your life expectancy, you're not promised anything. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm going to keep on reminding you. I'm telling you, I'm coming after the church. Believe me.